Yo guys, this is Spear, and today we're going to play some Pokemon Showdown. This is more like a test video than actually playing, but yeah, I'm trying to learn how to record Showdown, and this is gonna be my first video attempting it. And I might make more videos of it soon if this goes alright. I don't know if I should keep the mouse cursor or remove it. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but it's never really worked for me. So yeah, let's I'm gonna play against FireyCyndaquil, and let's just go over my team. We're gonna play the VGC17 format. So we have Kartana, basic standard Sash Kartana, basic EVs. We have a Life Orb Arcanine, which is pretty cool. It does a lot of damage, and it has Wild Charge, which pairs really well with Coco. So it's Scarfini, which is like the meme, but it's actually like a legit decent set. I used to have Soak. I changed it to Ice Beam because Garchomp has become a lot more prevalent in the format, and Moonblast doesn't want to KO it, where Ice Beam does. So that's a nice feature that Fini now has. I never really used Soak before. I mostly used that for like Snorlax to get the 1-hit KO, but with this new Coco I don't really need that anymore because I have Electro Ball and a Modest Nature. Fini though, EV Spread, max special attack. This 148 speed allows me to outrun Salazzle with max speed, and Hydro Pump 1-hit KOs it because like most of the time nowadays it runs Poisonium Z instead of a Sash, and this allows me to outrun it and 1-hit KO it without getting Poisonium Z'd, unless I miss, of course, but that's fine. Because missing it's not gonna happen. Okay, so Modest Coco. I'm not sure if I want to stick to the 252 speed. I can go down to 228 if I want to, but it doesn't hurt. I don't think the 228 and then putting this into like bulk will actually like help it a lot, because it's nothing. It's not much, but it might matter at some point. So who knows? I might switch that back. It's specs, so it's like double choice items on the Tapus. And it's got Electro Ball, which is very strong against Trick Room Pokemon like Gigalith and Snorlax. It's got Volt Switch to switch out of there, Dazzling Gleam, and Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice is really nice because it picks up the 1-hit KO on most Garchomps unless they're like Assault Vest or really bulky. Then we have this Nihilego, which has an interesting spread of like, I don't know what this spread does. I forgot. I totally forgot, but it lives something. It lives something with these EVs, and the speed, I know that it outruns the, I'm not sure if it was Sajin Park or Shoma's Arcanine, which has 136 speed, which has like has 164 speed, and a Fiery MZ. It is basically outruns that, but it also can set Trick Room because it has a Wiki Berry as well. So it's a bulky Nihilego, which is a lot more popular lately than like it used to be. When the format just released, it was often the Sash or Life Orb, where now Wiki Berry and Scarf have been increasing in popularity a lot. And then finally we have Gigalith with Rocky MZ and double rock move, I mean, and White Guard and Protect, with an EV spread that I found somewhere on a site, and then I don't really remember what it does, but it lifts some things pretty well, and it does enough damage for me. So yeah, let's find Fiery, get into this game. Okay, here we are against FireyCyndaquil. So let's see what he has. He has an Arcanine and a Porygon 2. Now, I don't really have a lot to deal with Porygon 2 other than the Electro Ball. So I'll probably want to bring my Coco. Also against the Feeny. And it does quite a lot to the Arcanine too. And it can one-shot Gigalith, potentially. Do I want to Elite with it? Probably. It can Volt Switch out of there. Now, I don't know if this is a Scarf set, and I don't know if this is Poisonium Z. And if it is Poisonium Z, I'm kind of fucked, because I don't like fighting against Poisonium Z. Now, I like Cortana here. It does a lot of work against this team. Other than Arcanine. I kind of want to bring Feeny. Would I? I don't know. I do like Arcanine against a Pheromosa, but it does literally nothing against the rest of his team. So that's a problem. Do I take Gigalith? Because it does lose against Pheromosa pretty hard. Like, everything does on my team. And I'll probably bring, well, Feeny. So as this goes on, I am trying to learn. I'm trying to learn to play better while I'm playing. So Electro Ball is not that strong here. So I kind of want to click Volt Switch either way. Question is, what am I going into? Pheromosa is a pretty obvious choice. But it's not like he can do a lot against it other than protecting it. And that would be bad if the Nihilego would go for a good old Sludge Bomb. So yeah, the Pheromosa does protect. Oh, we actually see a double protect. That's interesting. So nothing really happening that turn. I will go for the Pheromosa this turn with the Volt Switch. Now, we do know that neither of these Pokemon are Scarfed, or Choice in any form, because they both run Protect. So, I don't have to worry about Scarf on this Nihilego, which is a good thing. The Nihilego is still scary, so I do want to focus it down with a Smart Strike. So he goes into Arcanine, which is fine. Poison Jab comes in, it doesn't kill. And Pheromosa lives into Sash, but I am going into Gigalith here, because I can get up to Sandstorm and take out the Pheromosa pretty easily with the Sandstorm damage. So that's nice. And he brings in his Feeny. Now, Feeny does not have enough power at all, even with specs, to KO the Gigalith. But he might protect his Arcanine, I don't know. Since my Cortana is, its attack is lowered by 1 stage, so I won't pick up the KO for sure. I'm actually going to double up into the Feeny slot. So he goes into Nihilego, and he goes for a Muddy Water, which does not much, but even without the accuracy drop, I do manage to miss the Stone Edge, which would have picked up the KO, which is a bummer. I kind of want to go for a Continental Crush into the Nihilego slot and click Leaf Blade on the Feeny, and hopefully I still have enough attack to KO the Feeny right here. I do, and then the Continental Crush will come out and KO the Arcanine pretty easily, even at the -1. It's just too strong. Also, killing the Feeny has put me back at -1. So that's pretty nice. I will go for the double up into the Nihilego, and actually just this -1 Smart Strike does KO it. And that's the game. So, that was a game. I don't know if he wants to play another one. Let's ask, because otherwise the video might be a little bit short. Yeah. Let's wait. Okay, yeah. So he does want to do a best of 3. So let's get into game 2. So same situation, of course, with the same teams. But he might switch his lead up a little bit. I still think he will go for the Pheromosa. Because it does threaten a lot of things on my team. Will he lead Nihiligo or not? He probably still will, because there's nothing else he can really lead into against Coco, which destroys his team. No, I kind of want to bring Gigalith instead, because he doesn't really have an answer to it. Except the Pheromosa. In that case, I might actually not bring it. Do I bring the Arcanine? I can actually lead Feeny and Coco, because my Feeny is Scarf. He knows my Feeny is Scarf, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'd probably go for the same 2 in the back, because those felt really nice. So my Feeny is actually faster, which means Misty Terrain X before Electric Terrain, and that allows me to get up the Electric Terrain, which is really nice. And I can go Electro Ball into the P2, Hydro Pump the Arcanine slot, which almost picks up the KO. Unfortunately, he does heal up with that berry, and the Flare Blitz does about half, and then the Trick Room comes out. So since the Trick Room came out, I do really want to switch into my Gigalith here. Also, I will click Hydro Pump into the Arcanine, because that's still a safe play. He protects, but that's fine. He can't really touch me right now. So I don't need to Hydro Pump this turn into the Gigalith. I mean, into the Arcanine. Instead, I'll probably go for a Continental Crush and a Hydro Pump into the P2 slot. I'm trying to get rid of it, because it does, like, survive a lot of things for my team. As you see, he goes into the Nihiligo. Goes for a Thunderbolt, which does a lot. The Hydro Pump connects and takes out the Porygon 2. Luckily. Now, this Nihiligo is going to be a problem, because it's just a strong Mon. And I don't really have a way to have my Feeny slot live whatever comes out. I could switch into Kartana. That's probably the best idea. Now, I do want to get rid of this Nihiligo as fast as possible. So the Z move comes out, goes into the Gigalith slot, which does a lot, but doesn't take it out. And then the Sludge Bomb is nullified. So, since his Gigalith moved first, that does mean it is a speed tie, because I am minimum speed on my my Gigalith. Now, I actually want to go for a Leaf Blade here. There's no way he's going to KO the Kartana. Unless he gets, like... I don't think Power Gem KOs? Oh, he's... Oh, Hidden Power KOs. That's unfortunate. But... the terrain is gone. I mean, the Trick Room is gone. And that means I can actually safely get rid of this Arcanine and get rid of the Gigalith. Unless it protects. So... Oh no! It lived on 1 pixel. Oh no. Anyway, the safe play here is, well, I don't think Electro Ball actually KOs from this range without terrain. So Hydro Pump is still the safe play. Even if it misses, really. I don't think he can KO the Coco here. So, as you see, the Electro Ball does not KO. And even with the crit, it didn't kill. And I win the game. So that's the end of the best of 3. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Or we might play a different format, we might still play the same one. I don't have the entire chat on my screen. That's maybe unfortunate. I don't know. Alright, take care.